Hi there, and welcome to the What's New webinar for the latest release of Mercury SMS. Version 1.12 is now available on the App Exchange as of Friday, the 5th of January. So we're taking a look at what's new. We've got a few major new features as well as a few minor enhancements and known issue fixes. So the main things that are new are the bulk SMS manager, which is going to provide you with the ability to send outbound bulk messages to list views in both Salesforce Classic and Lightning Experience. We've also upgraded the API to integrate with the REST API of Message Media, which will bring a number of new benefits, including one that is the inbound MMS. So that's the other new major feature. We've got the ability now to receive MMS messages inbound from customers. So we'll take a look at all of those. And from the minor enhancements, we've just made a few enhancements to the SMS Inbox, to the webhook. As part of the REST upgrade, we've addressed a known issue on the field update SMS keyword function, and we've just slightly changed the phone short formula field. So we'll jump into the details of each of those features now. So previously, to send an outbound SMS to a group of records via a list view, you were only able to do this in Salesforce Classic, and as it was not supported in Lightning Experience. Furthermore, if you wanted to do a bulk SMS from any custom object, then you first needed to go off and create a custom button on that object. So the bulk SMS manager has been added to the system to address both of those issues. So you're able to access the bulk SMS manager from both Salesforce Classic and Lightning Experience, and you're actually able to send from any object. So you first of all select your data source by specifying the object. You then select the list view, and then you select your recipients, and then you can compose the message and send it off. So the benefits of this are that you don't have to go off and configure those custom buttons for each object now. So let's jump in and take a quick look at the bulk SMS manager. Okay, so looking at the bulk SMS manager, we can access it from the navigation menu. So it's available via its own tab here at the top, so we can access that in Classic. And if we also jump through to Lightning Experience, you'll see we also have access to that same tab there. So what that gives us is the component here that has these three steps. We first of all select the data source, then select the recipients, then compose the message. So the first step in selecting the data source is to select which object we want to send from. So in this example, I'm going to be sending to some leads. I specify which phone number I want to be sending to, so I'm going to select the mobile phone, and then which list view I want to be looking at for my records. So first of all, I'm going to select recently viewed leads. Now this is an optional field here, so I can just select some additional fields that I may want to add into my view when I'm selecting my recipients to help me determine whether I'm selecting the right people. So I'm just going to select a few fields there, click on Next to go through to the Select Recipients tab, and you'll see now I'm looking at all of the leads that I've recently been looking at. Now, if there were more than one page, I would be able to navigate backwards and forwards here as well. So looking down the list, I'm looking to send a bulk SMS to Kelly Slater and Mick Fanning here. So what I'm going to do is click on Next, and that will take me through to the compose message. So then I can actually type my own message manually, including merge fields if I need to, or I can select from a template. So I'm just going to go and quickly grab a template there. And then once I'm ready, I'm just going to click Send Now. So that's confirmed that the messages have been sent. So that's how we use the bulk SMS manager. Now, in addition to having it available via this tab on the navigation menu, now that it's a Lightning component, you're able to add that to any other Lightning page. So for example, if you want to add it onto the home page, you can see here how I've simply added it straight onto my page. So that's just a case of clicking on Edit Page. Now, obviously, you need to have the Salesforce My Domain feature enabled to be able to do this. If you haven't yet done that, you'll need to refer to the Salesforce documentation. But once that's been done, you'll see that we have the custom components available, and I can just grab that SMS manager and drop it onto the page. So obviously I've done it onto the home page here, but it could be onto any other page where we might need to add that. So for example, a page that I've built through Lightning App Builder. So we hope you find some good use cases for using the new bulk SMS manager. To date, Mercury SMS has been using Message Media's older legacy API. We're pleased to announce that we are now also integrated with their new REST API, and this provides a lot more functionality and will be the API we use for all future developments. So the legacy API features within Mercury SMS will continue to work, but all new functionality will require a Message Media account with REST enabled. So there's a number of new benefits as a result of being able to use the REST API, and those include having the ability to get delivery notifications directly back into Mercury SMS. There are improved error handling notifications on the task record. There is also improved thread matching, and another amazing feature that we're really excited about is the ability to have inbound MMS, which we're going to talk about shortly. So ultimately, to upgrade to REST, you simply need to submit an email to Message Media support, and you can see the email there, requesting that they provide you with REST credentials. Now, once you've received those credentials, you'll need to go to the setup and configuration page within Mercury to actually update your details. So we're just going to take a quick look in Mercury to see where you would go to do that. So on my main setup and configuration page, you can see we've got a few additional fields here. So I can indicate there that I'm going to be using the REST API, and then I can enter my REST username and REST password. Now, if I've got multiple accounts, I can also go onto the account manager, which I've got open here, and you can see the same fields are available there. If I've got subsequent accounts, I need to update as well. So ultimately, it's just this case of emailing the request to Message Media, and then updating the credentials in here. There are some additional configuration requirements around a new object that's been added in to support REST, referred to as SMS message, and I'd ask that you refer to the release notes for the instructions on making sure the site guest user has access to that object. We're obviously super excited to announce the release of the feature where we can support inbound MMS. We know we've had a few customers asking for this. So we now support that, and you're able to receive inbound MMS messages that will come in, and basically they come in as a task record as normal SMS messages do, but the image will be stored as an attachment on the task record. So as you can see as an example on the screen here, we have the ability for the image to automatically appear into the SMS inbox. It will also appear into the message feed on the record, and as I say, it gets stored as an attachment related to the individual task record. So just one thing to note there, Message Media is currently only supporting inbound MMS in Australia and United States. So as it becomes more widely available, we'll certainly let everybody know. And the other thing to note is that there will be a charge from Message Media of 150 Australian dollars plus GST per month to have MMS enabled on your account. So in order to request the MMS being enabled, again, you just need to send an email to Message Media support. You'll need to include your web push URL, which you can find on step 5 of the setup and configuration page. And then once that's been updated, we'll take a look in a moment how you actually just enable that within Mercury. So let's jump into Mercury now and take a quick look. So first of all, what we need to do is send an email to Message Media, and include our web push URL. So we'll need to just copy and paste this string here, send that send that in the email to the message media support email address. Then once they've enabled MMS on our account, we simply come up here and tick the MMS enabled checkbox and click update. Now again, that same field is available on the account manager page, so we can indicate there that we've actually got that one, that MMS enabled for that account as well. Now, taking a look at the inbound MMS in action, what we can do is come to the message feed and send an outbound message asking Mick to send us an image. Now, once Mick has received that message, he'll respond. So we can see his message has come in here. He said, "Sure, here you go," and we can see that the image is attached as well. Now, if we jump into the actual activity history, now you can see here we've got the message that's been received. So what we can do is jump into the task record and take a look, and we'll see on the related list item that we've got an image so being stored in the attachments section related to that task record. So that's available for us to refer to ongoing. Now, if we also take a look on the SMS inbox, we'll see that it's actually been it's been included in directly into the inbox as well. And if we look down onto the inbox via the utility bar, we'll see that it's appeared there as well. So taking a look at some of the minor enhancements that have been included in this release as well. So we made a couple of additional enhancements to the SMS inbox. So we've got now the ability to view the SMS inbox for a different user or for a group of all users. So you'll see here, you can see we've got a pick list that's showing that I'm looking at the SMS inbox for myself. But if I select that, you'll see that I'm also able to choose to view it for all users, or I can select for an additional, a separate user. So let's say one of my colleagues happens to be out of the office and I need to check their SMS inbox. I can simply select them from the list, and then the SMS inbox will refilter to show me their messages. Or I could be looking at all users and look at all messages for all of my users. The other feature that we've added in is just an identifier to let you know whether the task has been set to complete or not. So almost in a way of simulating whether the message has been read. So you'll see here that this message, it doesn't have a tick box tick item next to it. So that indicates that the status is not started. You can see these ones as I move down have all got a tick box next to them. So that indicates that I've changed the status of the task to be completed. So indicating that I've actually actioned that record. The webhook has had a couple of minor enhancements to it. So we've added in an additional 2 parameters to the webhook. So where you're looking to send a message perhaps via Apex code, you've now got the ability to indicate the selected account that you want to send from. So this would be your message media account that you're sending from. And you can also optionally choose to cloak the message with your own number as well. So we've got here some examples of what the webhook might look like. So this is an example where I'm specifying the message media account, but I'm not wanting to cloak it. And then this is another example where I'm sending it from the message media account, but I'm actually cloaking it with my own number. So two minor enhancements on the webhook there. We've been able to address a known issue with the SMS keyword field update feature as a result of upgrading to the REST API enhancement. So the known issue was where previously when an inbound message was received that triggered a field update, all records with the matching phone number were updated. With the enhanced REST API matching functionality, only the record that sent the outbound message will now be updated. We've modified the formula in the phone short formula fields to accommodate additional characters. So previously it was only substituting spaces, and it will now substitute the plus sign, opening brackets and closing brackets and dashes. So the example formula field is listed here. And now, obviously, the lead and the contact formula fields that come with the Mercury SMS package have already been updated. But we do recommend you update the formula to be the same as shown below for any custom fields that you may have created as part of your own configuration. Okay, so when is it available? So as of the 5th of January, the new version of Mercury SMS is available to install manually directly from the App Exchange. So you simply click the Get It Now button down here. We will be automatically upgrading all sandbox orgs on the 13th of January, and we will automatically upgrade all production orgs on the 20th of January. Obviously, if you've got any questions, please feel free to email us at support@aprica.com.au, and we look forward to hearing your feedback. Thank you.